everyone, I'm going to show you how I did color changes for my color block blanket. So when you change colors within the beginning chain, all you want to do is take your next color and loop it through and pull your first color tight and continue to chain as you normally would. And then for the first row of this blanket, it is half double crochets. So this is going to be how you switch colors within the row. So here I did my last half double crochet in this white color. I'm gonna pull my loop out just so it doesn't go back through and unravel. And then I'm going to take my hook and put it through the spaces where this loop is in. So this is 3 places for the half double crochet. And this is easier if you have a looser tension. So here my hook is in the loops where this working yarn is right now. And then I'm going to grab my next color, which is still attached to the chain. I didn't cut this off or anything. And I'm going to pull this second color through all of these loops. And then I'm going to continue as normal with my half double crochets. I'm going to yarn over, and then I'm going to go into the first stitch there in the second color. And I'm just going to make my half double crochet as normal. And then I'm going to keep making half double crochets all the way across. And then you can pull this loop out now. So here's the working yarn for the white yarn, and I'm just going to pull it out. And there is the color change. I'm not going to cut the white because for this color block blanket, we're always changing colors at this same intersection here. So I'm going to half double crochet all the way across, and then I'm going to come back this way and show you how to do the color change again. So here I am coming back the other way, and I'm ready to switch back to white. So here's my half double crochet. I'm going to pull the loop so it doesn't unravel itself, and I'm going to insert my hook through the loops in which this working loop is in. So for half double crochet, there's 3 spaces here. 1, 2, and 3. And you can see that that is where that working yarn is. And I'm just going to pick up my white, because again, we're not cutting the white off. For this specific blanket, we're always changing colors in the same place, so we'll never have to cut this until we're done with the colors. So I'm going to pull the white through. I'm going to yarn over to start my half double crochet, and here you can see this section here of yarn. We want this to go in front of our hook for a cleaner look. So I'm going to kind of insert my yarn into this area here just to make sure that goes in front of my hook, and then into the next stitch. And I'm going to complete my half double crochet, and then I'm just going to crochet as normal all the way across. And then again, you can pull this loop out. And there is the color change. There's the back of it. So you can see right here is where you put your hook in front of this piece, or else it would kind of fall to this side and look a little messy. So just be sure when you are changing colors to have that little piece of working yarn pushed to this side. So I'm going to show you one more time. I came back the other way, and I'm ready to change back to this green color. So I'm going to pull up a loop and go through these little loops right here. So there's 1, 2, 3. That's where the loop is coming through. That's where we want to insert our yarn. I'm going to pick up my next color. Going to pull it through, and then this little working piece right here, I want it pushed over to this side. So I'm going to yarn over to start my half double crochet. I'm going to go under it and then through my stitch and complete my half double crochet. And there's our color change. So for a majority of the blanket, it is just half double crochets. When you get to the border, it will be single crochets. So I'm just going to show you quickly how to do that color change with single crochets. It is very similar. So we are just going to complete a single crochet here. And then to change colors, we're going to pull up that loop. And here for the single crochet, we only have 2 loops to go through. Just like this. And here we can see our working loop is within these 2 loops. That's where we want our hook. We're going to pull through our second color. And since this is single crochet, we don't have to yarn over. We are just going to go under this working yarn here, through the next stitch to push this working yarn to the side and complete our single crochet. And then again, we can pull this loop out and there is our color change. And here's the working yarn for that first color waiting for us when we come back to the other side. So here I'm going to show you one more time with the single crochets. I'm going to pull that loop. I'm going to go through these 2 spaces where that working loop is. You can kind of check it to see you're in the right spot. And then pick up my next color, pull it through. And again, we want this little piece pushed to this side, so we're going to go underneath it and then work into our next stitch, complete our single crochet, and then you can pull this loop out. And there is your color change. I hope this video was helpful. This is specifically for my color block blanket since we are changing colors at the same point in the row, so we don't have to cut or crochet over any colors. Again, if you haven't already obtained the pattern, I'm going to link it below. You can find it on my blog as well as Etsy and Ravelry. I hope this was helpful. I hope you learned something new today, and if you enjoy crochet tutorials, be sure to subscribe to my channel.